Welcome back another video of the weekly recap of the Starbase. Today we're going to understand that what exactly has happened since the Monday has begun. Because this in this week we have gotten a lot of things that you cannot imagine. Because in a shorter time and in a shorter distance of the entire the starting of the week or the end of the week, we already has completed a lot of progress. So this is the weekly update of the Starbase, and we are not wasting our time to tell everything to you guys. So let's see what exactly has going to be here. So the SpaceX is trying to the getting the Starship Flight 7 closer. Among with that, they are trying to do a lot of progress across the Starbase. So let's start our progress today. What exactly has happened, we will going to see today. So the first thing that has happened, the booster 16 F section has moved in a megabit 2 for the final lock stand integration. This is the F section, which means this is a lock tanks bottom section that will be integrated soon. Another, and then after that we will see the CH4 tank and the forward section, which means that the propellant section will be integrated soon as possible. Then the booster 16 will be fully integrated as a mature booster, and this will be happen within a month or in a second month in a December. We will see the booster 16 will stand as the normal and the ordinary booster. And the booster 16, when it was moving into the megabit 2, it has the like an American flag on it. So this is literally showing the truly patriotic for the country. I don't know why did they put the American flag on it, but this is something that the spaces do always. Often they always doesn't like they don't waste over that. Then their time to do the something special and unique. And then after that, the app section has moved into the megabit 2. We got on the beautiful thing and very good news for us because the upcoming chopstick test and among with the upcoming the catching test of the for the second time that we're gonna do, because in the second time was the we got in that, but we like suddenly we got a failure to the tower, and that entire opportunity we have lost. But right now we are getting up for the next attempt of the catch that will be the assist soon by the tower comms. So as we know that the last time as we seen that the tower comms antenna, the communication antenna, either that would be also the act for the like a thunderstorm reflecting antenna, whatever you say that. But that antenna has been resolved and repaired at the tower, and you can see that the tower comms antenna has been completely repaired right now, and there is a no rack part and rack cables around it. And right now the SpaceX is truly completed there the entire comms and the entire communication establishment like between the tower and where the control center, and the tower entirely ready for the another catch attempt. And as we've seen, there is not the much the process of the repairment has going on at the tower and the entire bit of launch mount, as we've seen the last in a couple of weeks since the Starship Flight 6 has launched. And then after that the we got on the something special, that is the chopstick testing. After the couple of weeks later, not the couple of weeks later, it's almost the second week of this since the Starship Flight 6 has launched. So since then we finally gotten the complete chopstick testing. After that, it being not used in a Starship Flight 6 to catch a booster, so which means it doesn't have the actual much damage received. So the chopstick has been raised in a air at its the maximum height where they actually get the calibrate themselves to do the catching attempt. So that height and same the calibration during the catching simulation, even in a real time catching system situation where they actually perform that. So this entire thing has calibrated, and the chopstick has actuated as the simulation to the perform the prior the recheck of the chopstick in a whether they are not working or working, so that both thing will be a check out soon. And that has been the successfully demonstrated in a test that the chopstick is working well at the position. And then after that they have lowered themselves, but the one special thing has completely not resolved yet, because the one thing is a mystery that the chopstick, the carriage, I mean the rail landing rail system has the antenna on it. I don't know what their purpose there, but you can see in your display this is the antenna which was the place over the landing rails, and this is the paddles of the landing rails where they have put there. And these, I think my prediction about them, the speculation telling that the antenna system is allows to the chopstick to the align themselves in a perfect position as according to the simulation, according to the previous flight data, that how they gonna calibrate themselves in a simulation way in a virtual world, not in a real world, but they do the real world actuation. So these antennas is not just the calibration antenna, they will measure the gap between the chopstick itself, just like a sonar, and they will measure the distance between the both arm, how they're gonna actually do everything. Because after the tower comms has begun being broken, that then after the SpaceX has brought them onto the chopstick to perform it, because we already has lost some data, so we have to recalibrate that all. So that's why they after the resolve the tower comms antenna, the SpaceX has tested the entire the sensor testing of the chopstick to the align themselves in appropriate position. And after that, the SpaceX never wasted their time to attach the extensive hardware on a Tower B. Also, they brought the new LRK-11 crane, LRK 11,000 crane at the Tower B, and that crane has been going on to the reattach and the recalibrate itself, and just make it the bigger crane. And right now, in yesterday, the LRK 11,000 has been successfully raised into the air, and right now is ready to take the control over the production. I'm sorry, control over the construction of the Tower B. And the LRK 11,000 is standing taller right now to the attach the hardware systems of the Tower B, just like a chopstick and the security arm, or any work that has to be complete that will be happen there. And then after that, the two-point lifter has been brought in a Megaway 2 to the lift the Ship 34. You're right, Ship 34 already has been stacked, guys, and you will never know that when it happened. But it has been the successfully stacked, and we never seen that ship again, because it's in a corner of the Megaway 2. But that's according to the some reports that the Ship 34 has been completely fully integrated for the it's the cryo test at least. But the Ship 33, which is the next ship to the fly, is completely has been received the engines, and right now is going to be have it's the strike fire at the messy outpost as we know. And the two-point lifter, what do we know that about the two-point lifter must be for the ship 34, either the ship 33. We will see the soon as possible, when we will never know that, because SpaceX moves is always unpredictable. What they're gonna do always is completely never speculated once. So guys, that's all the thing that has progressed in this week, and we finally got on a lot of thing about the flight 7. But about the flight 7 announcement, I'm not gonna give you here in this video, because this video will be the very background noisy, and that's why I'm not going to give the some actual information about the flight 7. And now we are going to just shut down our video, I guess, because this is all the enough information has given to you in this week has progressed, because a lot of things is going on for the prepare the Tower B, prepare the flight 7, and much of the future plans is going on there. And my name is Gozoshi, and watching the NASA directory. I will be meeting soon as possible before the static fire, the booster 14, and the ship 33 static fire testing at the Massey outpost. And that's all. Today is enough for that. So bye. So guys, welcome back in outro. This is not only outro that I'm gonna give you today, but only one thing I wanted to give the better message to this generation. Because this generation is always living in a desperation, always living in a more anxiety, or many things is going on in their life that leads to better stress or load, and maybe that's all happening even in my life is happening. So but one thing that makes me very happy, I know that the many things for you guys to make you more happy, just like watching the movies, having the party around that, do something like the Gen Z moment. So, but I don't think so that would make the one human happy too. But only one thing that make me happy, if you ask me, that's the Starship. Starship is everything that is completely the boldness of the engineering. What it's made for is completely the game changer moment for the humanity to take the humanity onto the another planets. Because I don't think so that the how you're gonna see this starship from your viewpoint, but I'm watching the starship as a my just like a my actually this is someone is like me. I really don't know how to describe that one, but I really want to see in my life when this thing will take the human to the Mars and the starship will perform its the landing entire phase in the Mars and moon. I really excited for that moment. The humanity will be glow up a lot when this gonna happen in a real life in a reality. I really wanna see that once because I'm really waiting for that moment when the second time the Starship super heavy booster will be caught by the Mikazilla arm. How you gonna explain that once the moment that when this thing, the 24-story building taller thing is going to be down to the ground and then actually will be caught by the two chopstick shaped arms. So how you gonna explain that? This is a mind-blowing and out of the world, and that's why I really wanna see that once. I feel more excited and happy when I hear that song. When I hear the super heavy booster landing burn has started.